What's going on, peeps? My name is Simon and you're watching Soundwave TV, transforming your video experience. Okay, I saw a lot of movies over the past year and there was a lot of meh. Not a whole lot of garbage movies, but a lot of meh. But these are a couple of the ones that I thought that were the better ones to come out in the past year. My top 10-ish. I say 10-ish because I got a couple of ties. But anyway, these are the best films that I saw from the previous year. Okay. Number 10, Acrimony and A Simple Favor. I tied them because they're kind of the same movie. Blake Lively and Taraji P. Henson, they both play good, crazy ladies. And I would have put them a little higher, except for the fact that I saw Gone Girl, and Gone Girl was done a little bit better. Hollywood, it's okay to stop doing Gone Girl, because the whole suburban housewife with the loser husband going crazy and becoming a sociopath, we've done that. We've done that. We've been there, we've done that. But anyway, those are two solid films. They're kind of the same thing, so it just depends on which one you like. Who do you like better? Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively, or Taraji P. Henson? So there you go. All right. Number 9, Bumblebee. I said this movie would be trash. And I got to sit here and eat crow because Bumblebee was actually good. We got an actually good Transformers. Well, I don't say the first 2 Transformers movies I'll stand by. 3, 4, and 5, kind of meh, kind of a little too long, but definitely Bumblebee was the right length. They had a good acting. You know, your Haley Stanfield. Yeah, she's going to be a star. She's going to be around for a couple years. And they gave you the Volkswagen. Everybody wanted Bumblebee to be a Volkswagen Beetle, so we gave you a bug. And at the very end of the movie, he turned right back into a Camaro. We're done with the bug. No more bugs. It's going to be Camaro from here on in. So there you go. We gave you a whole movie. I like the good, they were more faithful to the G1 designs. And I like that element. And trying to think here, Angela Bassett. She plays, I think the leader of the 2 Decepticons, Shatter. I like the triple changers. Now, overall a solid, good movie, Bumblebee. So we'll see. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a reboot or a brand new entry, or just a prequel to the current timeline that we have. But anyway, a good time in watching. Okay, there you go. Into the Spider-Verse and Isle of Dogs. I had them tied at number 8. Kind of a off year for animation, but these 2 were the best. Into the Spider-Verse was a love letter to the Spider-Man franchise. You know, every element, you know, if you haven't picked up a comic since 20 years ago, or you've been following everything from 1967 going forward, there's something for you to like in this movie. And people will wonder, well, are people gonna like Miles or whatever? But I was like, yeah, this is the Miles Morales coming out story. Definitely a good time if you watch it. Isle of Dogs, I like the fact that all the humans, for the most part, were speaking Japanese. So honestly, that could be a best foreign language film. I don't know if they're going to give love to animation for the Oscars, but Isle of Dogs was good. All the, you know, there was a good balance between the dogs acting like regular dogs, but at the same time they're able to talk and have human interactions as well. And you know, I like a good claymation. Yeah, that was claymation. So yeah, check out Isle of Dogs if you have not seen it. One of the better animated movies of this year. Okay, number 7, Blind Spotting. Blind Spotting, I Daveed Diggs is an underused talent. Definitely an underused talent and very timely. You know, just talking about police brutality, but police overreach. And he's a guy who's not really evil, but he just made a mistake. He beat up a guy real bad while being a security guard. So now he's on parole and he's just trying to be a good father and try to make amends with the his daughter's father, and just dealing with privilege as well. There's a good his homie in the movie is a white guy, so he's talking about how he's able to get in trouble and not deal with it. So it had a lot of good messages, but it didn't beat you over the head with it. So I like that. Number 6, Rampage. Just a good popcorn action film. Have we broken the video game curse? The video game movie curse. And kinda is like you had a competent writing team, but you had The Rock in it. Because I would not have went to see that movie if The Rock wasn't in it. And The Rock has this golden touch. Him and Taraji and David Hasselhoff. They're 3 actors who kind of have the magic touch. They can take a silly script and raise the material because of their abilities. Now, it's like Rampage was definitely a second-tier arcade game. It wasn't up there with Pac-Man or Galaga or even Dig Dug. But I like seeing all the monsters just blam into the buildings, and you know, seeing The Rock sign language with George the gorilla. So that was definitely a good time, good popcorn. You know, just sit back, let your brain go on cruise control and enjoy it. Okay, number 5, Pacific Rim Uprising. Now, I'm a sucker for anything with giant robots in it. I love seeing all the machines, all the Jaegers. And if you were concerned about John Boyega being able to do something outside of Star Wars, let those concerns go out the window. I thought he was a good lead. You know, Charlie Day, you know, he had this kind of creepy, weird, funny vibe to his character. I enjoyed that. And just see him, you know, he's a reluctant hero. He's the opposite of Idris's character from the first Pacific Rim. So you're seeing a reluctant hero, but he's able to get past his issues and step up and lead a team to take on the kaiju, you know, the giant monsters coming from the bottom of the ocean. All right. Number 4, Crazy Rich Asians. Now, a lot of my favorite people was in this one. Awkwafina had a really good year being in Ocean's 8, and this one as well. You know, Constance Wu was in it, and Ken Jeong was in it, and trying to think here, Michelle Yeoh. A lot of strong performances. We've done this movie before now. This is it. This is the romantic comedy blueprint. If you want to know how to make a romantic comedy, this is how you do it. You've got the good-looking, hard-working, working-class girl, check. You got the sassy gay guy, fashion designer, check. You got the ice queen, mother-in-law, check. You got the sassy best friend with the crazy family, check. There's even the end of the movie where they meet up at an airport before you take off to go away forever and plead to come back into their life, check. It kind of formulaic, but again, the performances and the actors kind of help you sell that script. So definitely I enjoyed Crazy Rich Asians. Number 3, Chappaquiddick. Not one of the bigger films of the year, but I enjoyed. I didn't know all that went around the when we launched for the moon landing. It is the same time that the Kennedy situation happened, when the girl died with the drunk driving, and how they were able to cover that up. And you're really seeing a man struggle with having to take on a legacy and trying to stand up to his father and wanting to please his father, and yeah, just like, it was kind of like Scandal, but it's set in the 60s, and how they were able to cover everything up and able to craft narratives, and everyone kind of just overlooking obvious things that they should have looked into. But definitely check out Chappaquiddick if you have not seen it. And my top 2 movies for the year were, number 2, Black Panther, being one of the strongest written Marvel movies. The action scenes were kind of mad. CGI kind of looked a little wonky, but otherwise, strong performances around. I did not really anything to say about Black Panther that hasn't really already been said. Made a ton of money. I'm sure we're going to get a sequel at some point. Same deal with Infinity War. What can I say that hasn't already been said? Thanos was the villain. Might be one of the best on-screen villains of all time. This was Black Panther and Infinity War gave us maybe the 2 strongest on-screen villains of all time within pretty much 3 months of each other. You know, they weren't just taking over things to be taking over things. They, in their mind, think that they're doing the right thing, but it just seem like it would be obvious, anyone would sense that they're doing something evil and wrong. But I'm not sure if Avengers 4 can top it, but it gave you all the feels, and you've got so much going on. But Infinity War, it's 2.5 hours, but it didn't feel like it was 2.5 hours. Anyway, those were my favorite movies of the year. What were your favorites? Put them in the comments down below. Subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell to find out about future videos. Until next time, this is Soundwave signing off. Peace.